That's good. Hero Wars. That's good. That's good. Live streams. Save. Oh yeah. Next. Lumira. Done. Oh, there we go. Crisp. Wait, is there a live stream today? Is there a live stream for Hero Wars Mobile going right now? Was there a live stream today? Oh, there was a live stream.
Hat. Next winner is Rasta Youth.
Looks like they're just doing the giveaway still.
Okay.
Looks like still doing the giveaway.
Sorry. Grandpa had a little coughing fit. It's the age. It's getting to me.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, Lumira live stream, I guess. Okay, there we go. What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We have a new, faster, not by much, internet. We upgraded our internet speed from 1 gig to 2 gig download, upload. What we have discovered is there is a severe interference between the first and second, between the basement and the first floor. So we're just going to hope for the best. We're just going to hope that we don't have any issues with this upgraded speed. With the extenders in place, I am getting a little bit more upload and download than I was before. But, if we continue to struggle, then we'll have to explore other options. I really wanted to find out today if we can live stream while Jamari is on a call just up the road there, or just up the hall there. Seems like everything is fine. Doesn't look like we're dropping any frames. I don't think I've seen anybody complain about any kind of buffering, at all. So I think we're fine. Famous last words, right? Famous last words. The big news today is, of course, the addition of Lumira, the Light Titan Summoner. All right. Now, Lumira is a middle line summoner type Titan. New artifact weapon. New seal. No, same seal as the other summoners. Same crown as the other Light Titans. Obviously, she's going to be effective with the other Light Titans. A unique and powerful summoner of lights. Her summon will share the stats of its radiant owner and grant energy to allies. Don't miss the true dawn of the element. So she has 2 skills, and this little baby, adorable, looks kind of like a little French bulldog. Looks a little bit like my Princess Remy. A little bit. It's got the short face. It's got the, let's see, open a new tab here. There we go. Let me find a good picture of Remy. kind of in the same position. Kind of not really, I guess. Kind of not really. Let's see if I can find one in... There's one of her sitting on the grate. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. So no, so specifically the round flat face, right? The round flat face, the ears straight up like that. She's not exactly, I guess. Not exactly. We're looking at a cloud, also potentially of potato here. And to me, this is Remy. Okay, this is Remy. Anyway, Child of Light summons the Child of Light in front of the allied team. Considered a Light Titan, so a 6th Light Titan, right? Because Lumira is Light Titan number 5. It does not move or attack, but its health and physical attack, which scale with Lumira. And the Child of Light can be attacked. When the child disappears, it grants energies to the allied titans with the lowest energy. The amount restored is determined by the proportion of the child's remaining health and cannot exceed 1,000 energy. So whenever the Child of Light dies, the titan with the lowest energy gets a nice bump in energy. It's not a lot to it. Could be good. The way the energy gain works, the titans that are further to the back generally gain energy slower. So you're likely looking at the rearmost titans on average getting the bonus energy more often. Now the true power, the true secret of Lumira on Hero Wars Alliance is Eternal Sunshine. Now this is a stacking buff based on the number of light titans that are active, that are alive during the fight. If you have 2 light titans, right? And by the way, Lumira has to be one of the 2. Extra damage against Dark Titans. If you have 3 light titans, extra defense against Dark Titans. If you have 4 light titans, including Princess Remy here, Lumira gains extra energy when using skills. Bonus energy. Sounds like an Orion a little bit. And then 5 titans, allied light titans, stun the enemy with the highest physical attack upon using their first ability. Wow. So 5 light titans means massive stuns. Massive stuns. Because you're going to start the fight with 5 titans. So then as all of the light titans use their abilities, that's going to be a big stun. A lot of control there. Stun the enemy with the highest physical attack. All titans have physical attack, right? There's no magic attack. There's no physical attack. It's just attack, right? And then finally, when Remy and all other 5 titans are live, reduces incoming damage to all titans by 50%. Not a bad new character. We have physical attack for the ultimate weapon. I'm sorry, for the artifact weapon, ultimate weapon. Physical attack and health. And the Light Crown, which of course has extra damage to fire, water, and earth. Extra defense from fire, water, and earth. No effect to darkness and light. I obviously think that she's going to be in 5 light teams. Just to start, that's going to be the best team for her. That's going to be the best team for her. Right? You think it's a rabbit? It's a rabbit. It does look a lot like a rabbit. Looks like a bunny. Okay, it's not Remy. Fine, guys. Fine. You guys want to just poo-poo on my dreams? Fine, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Unbelievable. Unreal. I'm trying to have a good day. I'm trying to project Remy into this game any way I can. How come in America you have internet issues when Elon Musk, I'm not sure who that is, have his internet satellites like everywhere? So we have options, and one of the options is fiber internet, which is cheaper, faster, more consistent. But if there's a microwave between me and it's going to be slower. Right? It is what it is. I need to get Remy her own rabbit. Shit, that poor rabbit. She would eat that poor rabbit. She would eat that poor rabbit. Anyway, what do you guys think of Lumira? Is it going to change things? I hear that Titus hasn't really changed much. You know what I mean? I hear that Titus really hasn't changed much. Hero Wars Alliance is different from Facebook and Web, and that you don't have as much strategy with having 2 Titans, 3 Titans, right? And given Lumira, if you're using Lumira, it feels like if you're using Lumira, you have to use a 5 light team, right? How can you not want to take advantage of the 50% damage reduction? We're talking about mobile here, guys. We're talking about mobile. There are no totems on mobile. No totems. Yeah. She looks great. She looks great. The contrast between the white and the gold looks great. The artwork, the jelly beans, they're okay. They're okay. Magical, how they're held in place. Why light before water? What are you talking about? The water Titan Titus is already out. Fian. Maybe there's aluminum shielding that can be wrapped around the wire to bounce those evil microwaves away from it. Maybe. I think she looks really cool. I like her a lot more than the other Titans. I think that she's better looking than Asherona and Titus, but not Verdok. I'm a fan of Verdok. I like Verdok a lot. I like his aesthetic a lot more than these 3 so far. I'm very curious to see what the Darkness Summoner looks like. Now, inevitably, the question that a lot of people are going to have while we do our first drawing, Darth Pandanus, inevitably the question that everybody's going to have is, Lumira, now that she has been fully revealed on Hero Wars Mobile, is she coming to Facebook and Web? Yes, I expect that she is. I expect that Lumira will absolutely make her way to Hero Wars Dominion Era, the Facebook and Web version of the game. I don't see why they wouldn't. So far, they've had the Earth, Fire, and we know that Titus is coming to Hero Wars Facebook and Web. Titus, the Water Summoner. We do know that he is coming to Facebook and Web. They are a thing. The artwork, the skills, the sound, the adventure assets, they were all the same on mobile as they are on Facebook. It's not always the case. It's not always the case that everything on mobile comes to Facebook and Web. And it is possible that the Darth Pandanus is here. I see you, Darth. It is possible that the 5th Light Titan coming to Facebook and Web will not be a summoner. Maybe it's Lumira, but she's not a summoner, right? When we talk about summoners on Facebook and Web, we talk about the bonus to Titans. The bonus to totems. Excuse me. Verdok allows you to have 1 less Earth totem on your team in order to activate. 1 less Earth Titan on your team in order to activate that Earth totem. Same thing can be said for Asherona, right? 1 less Fire Titan needs to be on your team. And when Titus comes out on Facebook and Web, it's going to be the same thing. Now, a lot of people have concerns about a 3 totem team, right? 1 Light Titan, 2 one Light Titan, 2 Earth Titans, 2 Water Titans, right? 3 totems, or maybe 1 light, 1 dark, and 3 fire, right? 3 totems. There's some questions about how that's going to work. Will one Titan, right? If Lumira as a summoner comes to Facebook and Web, if Lumira by herself can activate the light totem, is that enough? I think that they adjust the energy gain in a manner that it is enough. There is some concern that the totem activation will be way too slow. I think it'll be enough. Do I think that it's going to be a overpowered team? I don't know. Anthony, those are very cute. Those are very cute, Anthony. Thank you, Darth Pandanus. Do I think that they're going to be some other kind? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not sure what the best strategy is. It seems like if they make a light summoner and a dark summoner and they make it so that you only need one dark titan, I think you're missing out on a lot. I think you're missing out on a lot of effectiveness. I think that there's more to the light team, for example, than just the totem. I think that Solaris and Iari, the two titans that you have in the traditional fire team, I think those add some very specific nuances to that team that make them effective. Not necessarily just the totem. Obviously, yes, the totem is important. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. Fian says, I don't think that they will make 3 totems. You know, it's possible. It's possible. I'm not convinced 3 totems will ever be possible. There's only 2 slots in the Titan fights that show totems so far. I mean, there's only 2 totems for 2 totems. Yeah, we'll have to see. Mr. NCSU, I saw a screenshot from it this morning, but I couldn't find any information about it. Yeah. Lumira, coming to Hero Wars Alliance. Not Facebook and web. Coming to Hero Wars Alliance during Wintry Wonders season. Sometime in the next month. Yeah. Mr. NCSU, where is that screenshot? I know that I saw, was it in news? I saw the screenshot today. So Nexter's Hero Wars, actually, let's go to GDev. It might be on their news and events, press releases. No. It might be, I don't know where it was announced. But this screenshot popped up someplace. Some kind of building simulator, maybe it's a real-time strategy game where you build up units. Maybe it's a town simulator like Farmville. But you're clearly using some assets from Hero Wars, right? We've got Galahad, we got VIP mentions, we've got the emeralds right here. We have a lot of the same looking bundles, mail, inventory, like all of the icons and everything are the same. Not entirely sure what to expect of this. I'm not really sure what the purpose of this is. I'm not even sure where this came from. I saw that somebody pinged me on it earlier today. Maybe somebody...
Hey, Mario Lopez here, and if you're thinking about getting a consolidation loan to combine your credit card debts or your personal loan debts into one...
The Lion's Den Hero Wars Alliance. Who is the Lion's Den Hero Wars Alliance? The Lion's Den Hero Wars Alliance. Okay.
Really very... But I have to say, this UI and this main screen I actually quite like. I think it's quite clean, it's quite easy. Maybe a bit small on the buttons up here on the right-hand side, but...
This looks a lot like the regular Hero Wars game.
Let's get to the game mode. And it's going to be called Realm. So if we go into Realm, like I said, I have been playing this today.
Is this available to play right now? I don't see it. Lion's Den is a startup streamer. Cool.
And welcome to the new game mode. As
the new game mode. Let's check it out.
Your own city.
All right, so we've got the Research Center, the Marksman's Camp, Iron Mine, Quarry, Hall of Heroes, House 6. So this seems like we have a sawmill and a mill. Spearman Camp. This looks a lot like a real-time strategy game. Like Warcraft or StarCraft or something like that. They even fixed the problems with the game as it is.
Yeah, it's not very Hero Wars like. It's clearly very different.
Yeah, it's definitely not Hero Wars like at all.
The little numbers that we have down here, level 9, level.
So he's showing how you can rank up the buildings. So there are games that exist. There's a Star Trek game There was a Star Trek game that was very popular for a long time that you basically had to build up different locations, and you would build up your units, whatever they were called, your ships and your captains and your all of that. And you couldn't upgrade past a certain point until you had certain things achieved. Like you have to have 6 houses, and obviously you have 5 or 6 houses here. You had to have a rank 9 sawmill in order to activate that thing. So this looks kind of like that.
9.
It's like adding King Shot. I haven't played King Shot at all, Mr. NCSU.
Like I said, I have played.
So we have 3 icons. We have progress. What is that? Honor, and that's nature. It's very curious that they have those 3 different locations there.
They've gone a bit deeper. It didn't take me too long to get to this point. We did get a bunch of resources to level up quickly, so I'm not sure how quick this is going to be.
So he's talking about how he was given a trial version of this, and he was given a bunch of resources to auto complete some stuff very quickly. See, what happens a lot of times in games like this is what happened with me in Raid Shadow Legends. By the way, they're like, hey, we want you to make a YouTube channel about Raid Shadow Legends. We're going to pay you, X dollars a month to make a YouTube channel about Raid Shadow Legends. And we're going to give you a bunch of resources so that you can do stuff in game a little bit faster than the average player, so you can level up faster and all of that. I imagine that's what's happening here. It's probably what's happening here. The fact that, let's see, I'm going to take a look at his account real quick. The Lions Den Hero Wars Alliance, 156 videos. Let's see. About three uploads per week. Let's go to videos. Looks like they've got 156 total videos. Let's see. Let's switch this to oldest. You can look at oldest and see how long they've been going. About a year ago. New hero, new realm mode. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why why this individual was chosen. Maybe some of the other, like Alexander Gaming, and I know Olympus pays a guy to do Hero Wars videos for Hero Wars Alliance. I wonder if the other content creators had the same opportunity this guy did.
A complete beginner point when they release it. But yeah, if you have never seen this type of game before, this is a builder game, like State of Survival. I think it's probably one.
State of Survival. State of Survival, that's another mobile game, right? Another pay-to-play feature. What flag do I choose as my first flag? Biscon, it depends on the team you have. Hard no from Mr. NCSU. Yeah, so there's a 40-minute video here. We obviously can't go over the whole thing, but it looks like you can do things. It looks like the food is the currency that you use to upgrade the buildings. And then, here are the residents. Not sure how that plays into it. Yeah, I mean, this is worth looking into. This is definitely worth watching, if you're curious. Played State of Survival for over a year. What do you get out of this? That's a good question. So I would imagine the thing that you get out of this, I would imagine that there's going to be some kind of crossover here. Looking at the introduction, I'm not sure, like, where is the realm? It's down here on the bottom left. You see this city, realm, world. You see it's down here on the bottom left. I'm kind of covering it up with city. City is like the main Strongford Square dashboard that we're familiar with. Realm, I guess, is what you click to get into this view, and then world right here is what you click to get into the overworld. Oh, what is this? Spearman camp. Cost. Finish train. I mean, you can speed things up using emeralds. Okay, yeah, you can upgrade infantry, spearman, marksman. Yeah, so then this is the look of the world. You can see it's highlighted right here. My guess is you probably earn some kind of resource for this. Maybe a currency that you can use in a new activity that hasn't been revealed yet. It might just be a different thing. I don't know. You can battle other players, obviously. Well, maybe. I don't even know. Looks like there's a skill tree that you can research and upgrade. Yeah. Usually, let's see, speed ups, obviously, buying things. Usually games like this, there really isn't a big payoff. And it's probably just a game like this, just as kind of a side activity. And I would expect that this is probably a tool that they will use to draw people to Hero Wars. Ultimately, it probably won't help it give you a little bit of stat like sets do by leveling some branch. Okay, so Gujo says that it increases your stats. So on Hero Wars Alliance, you have these things called hero sets. Hero sets. So as you level up a set of heroes, in this case, the heroes of Riversar, as you rank up these 4 heroes, you gain, like, every hero gets some more and more and more stats. So once you have accumulatively these 4 heroes to this tier, then all of your heroes get 220 bonus armor. Like, every hero in the game gets that. So Gujo is saying, I'm guessing, Gujo, that you watched the video. Gujo is saying that as you play this and as you level it up, you do get some hero set like stats for every hero. Is that what you're talking about, Gujo? Give you a little bit of stat like sets do by leveling up some. Yeah, so in that way, it will be required playing, right? It will be something that you will be required to do to level up hero abilities and Fangs of Bitey. Check it out. There's Bitey. That's funny. Speaking about the concern of introducing yet another mode, the realm of the this is from Discord. Realm and the world map are actually meant to become the foundation on which we want to unify our existing modes into a more consistent system. As these mechanics develop, we'll be able to introduce some of the older modes, refine others from a user experience or gameplay perspective. It's a path through that will take some patience, but it's the direction we believe will benefit the game long term. Interesting. So I'm guessing this is a community manager from somewhere. Huh. Let's see. Great question. And the activity in servers and guilds is crucial to our plans. As you've already seen in our community, we've already started some processes towards the merging of servers, right? Last week or 2 weeks ago. That will happen before the end of the year. Final preparations are made. Next year, we'll at least develop the auto-merging system that will automatically decide which servers are not that active anymore and merge them. Again, this is Hero Wars Alliance-based stuff. Okay. The main reason we're not launching this as a separate game. So this is my question, right? Why isn't this going to be a separate game altogether? The reason we're not launching this as a separate game is the synergy between Hero Wars Alliance's RPG core and the Realm strategy mechanics. Realm is designed to build on existing heroes, not sit next to them. Splitting this into a separate game would mean losing that connection. Yeah. Inside Hero Wars Alliance, it can stay meaningful, tied to the RPG systems. This is just going to be such a huge app, right? This is going to make Hero Wars Alliance like huge, right? This is going to make the app huge. Much longer and more unpredictable process that runs in parallel. For Hero Wars Alliance, our goal is to evolve the existing game organically rather than create a split experience. That makes sense. You want to keep people on the app as long as possible. As a designer, you want to keep the people on the app spending opportunities, ad watching opportunities as long as possible. Your existing heroes do matter. Their power affects troop size and the total power you have in Realm. Okay. Realm and City are separate modes by design, but they are connected through your heroes. Hero levels and progression work differently in each mode for balanced reasons, but they are not two unrelated systems. Okay. Introduce new gameplay and not just building. You'll unlock a world map but it already has some new activities as well as cooperative activity. Let's see. And in the future, more ways. Yes, the reward in these. Okay, so the rewards include the rewards from the core game cycle, and we'll introduce not shortly after more rewards relics. Okay, so potentially relics, which is a big part of the direction that Hero Wars Alliance is going. So it's more ways to power up our heroes. Yes, as you progress further into the playtest, you'll build a research center, which is a technology tree with different buffs, and many of those buffs give power. Okay, so the research center is what we saw here. So this research ad, Ronald, mobile is the testing ground because it's more possible. Okay, so what is power actually adding though? So weapon preparation, counterattack. What is this actually adding to Hero Wars Alliance, the game though? What is this actually adding? I don't see what it's actually adding. There's a coming soon thing at the end there, but yeah. We aim to release this in Q1 2026 and keep on working on it, as I've spoken before, to make it a more socially enriched mechanic, introduce PvP and more cooperation, and intertwine better with the rest of the game. Interesting. New dailies. Yeah, I can see that. So then he goes into his thoughts here at the end. All well and good. So interesting direction. So, okay, so the point again is to have this realm where you build up, you're leaning more into the RPG of it all. You know, you have to build up the stats of your team a different way. Instead of leveling up a skin stone, instead of leveling up an artifact or a talisman or a relic, you level up these locations, these settlements inside your realm, and that will in turn lead to powering up your heroes in the game of Hero Wars for Arena, Grand Arena, Guild War, Global Championship. And the same thing is backwards. The hero level in the game influences what you can do in the realm mode. Interesting. I'm happy I don't play Alliance then. I was already starting to feel burnout. I don't need another game in my game. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. This is another game inside the game, you know? And the point of it all is to keep you on the game longer, right? And of course, you're going to be incentivized for playing longer by having slightly more stats across the board. Yeah. Hero Wars Alliance already costs like $2,500 per hero to level up, over twice the cost of the price of a hero on Dominion Era. So it'll be interesting to see what this will do to those evaluations. Yeah.
Are you good?
So far, yeah. So far, so good. No drop frames. You guys notice any kind of buffering at all? Any kind of buffering? Matt GT37. Sam hinted that the Ninja Turtles are coming back. Yeah, I think they will eventually. They have to, right? Have to. I guess. I don't know that that's going to apply for Facebook and web as well. And as soon as... Babe, what did you just do? Did you just start doing something? Because as soon as I asked if it was buffering, it started having drop frames.
I'm in action turn. Sorry.
Wow. Literally nothing has changed. That's so weird. It seems like it's going back up now. Yeah. I started dropping frames almost immediately after I said buffering. Almost immediately after I said buffering. Not receiving enough video. That's crazy. I don't know what happened there. About 15 seconds for Matt GT. That's crazy. I'll give Matt GT a few more seconds since we had some lag spikes there. It's because you asked, I guess. Neighbor using the microwave? Yeah. All right, how about Robert Catania? Robert Catania. I know him. Winner names are blurry. Increase font size. I don't think I can increase the font size here. I'm gonna add Matt anyway because we're dealing with some internet issues. I'm gonna add him anyway. Users can do that on their end. Yeah, I'm sure that there is some way. Like, this is not the most elegant looking. This is not the most elegant looking website. It's great. It does the job. It's very clear. It's only blurry when YouTube drops quality. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Give Robert another 15 seconds or so. What'd you guys think of John Cena's last match on Saturday? What do you guys think of it? No, Robert. Sorry, Rob. Soaking low. Now it's out of sync. Oh, man. You probably need to refresh then. Probably need to refresh that. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. Yeah, so the it's funny. I upgraded from 1 gig to upgraded from 1 gig to 2 gig download upload, and whenever I'm like next to the router in the basement, it's not Sofa King. It's Soaking. Did YouTube make you change your name? Did YouTube make you change your name? That'd be curious. I want to talk about Seer's game. Something that is plaguing the community of Hero Wars. You're not seeing Nightbot in the chat. I'm seeing Nightbot in the chat. Something that's been plaguing the community, not Seer's game, bad optimizers, bad calculators. However, I want to ask you guys' opinion of something. Is this overcomplicating, or is this a good thing to have? So one of the Discord peoples, Chaba, if you're familiar with Chaba, has thought about creating a tool with which we can use to quickly determine if it's worth continuing in Seer's game or not. For those of you that don't know, the way that Seer's game works is if you draw a whammy and you don't pay to continue, if you draw a whammy and you don't pay to continue, you lose all of your loots, okay? So the tool would show you how much emeralds worth of stuff you have before you pick your next card. If you pick your next card, the tool loses its value, okay? The idea is you use this tool, this optimizer, this calculator, to calculate how many emeralds that you have worth of items in your draw so far, and if you decide to quit and take the rewards, how much you will get. The problem with drawing a card is if you lose, it's too late, because you either have to pay to continue or you lose everything. So to me, this is a little overcomplicating a thing. Me personally, but I'm just one man. Would you guys like to see, because all of the rewards are standardized, right? What you get is random and there's an array and there's some statistics involved in all of that, but the reward options are standardized. So I'm envisioning some kind of tool where you can click what you've already got and it will tell you how much, it will tell you what you've gotten so far, and it will give you an estimate on what you could win if you continue. But it would require you going into the tool outside of the game and click, 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 click. I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. I'm just looking for some feedback. I don't know if it's correct or not. Robert Ray, I actually have an email out to my super to get that done. Actually, yeah. Get your free rewards in the first 4 picks and call it a day. I think I had 200 orbs and got 16 chests. Pick my own. There's a new Light Summoner Titan. Dex on mobile. Yes, on mobile. If it makes you feel better to use the calculator, then use it. If not, don't use it. What do you? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that there'd be? You think it's worth doing? Do you guys think it's worth calculating the rewards that you have already? Every stage. I think it's a little overcomplicating things. But if it can determine what you could potentially win in the next round, in a way, I think that'd be okay. I don't know. For me, Seer's game is good to buy emeralds. For 4x emeralds, I get gifted a mini. Yep. For most players, it's too much. Not useful personally. No need for a calculator. Like so many things in life, if they don't rob your money, they rob you of your limited time on Earth. Soaking says, get the 4 rounds for free rewards and leave. Call it a day. Yep. For those of you that don't know, there are a few rounds where there are no whammies, where there are no bad luck cards in Seer's game. So the idea for the free-to-play player is to do the task, draw the cards and tell the round before that, and then leave with your rewards, and then do it again, and then leave with your rewards. You do that until you run out of the until you run out of the Seer's coin. It's rather for determining if the price for continuing is equal to what you gathered so far. In other words, comparing emerald value of coins to continue versus emerald value of what you got so far. Yep. Seems like just making it more complicated. I don't know. I don't know. The only tools I use are like the Brawl one. I can't account for RNG, but it works pretty well. Yeah, it's Thor Turbo. I'm the same way. And even then, honestly, I just power my way through it. I just power my way through it. What if you can actually not get zapped? Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Let's do some stuff here. Let's take a look at some other stuff. Hero Wars Dominion Era. We are about to have Winterfest. We had a nice gift from Pyro today. Winterfest is going to go live on the 21st. I got a whole guide on the letter to Winter clause, rather. We know that right here Winter Blade. Winter Blade? What? We have this event. What is Winter Blade? We have Winter Blade going live at the end of Foundations of Power. We have Winterfest proper going live, and we're assuming that Winterfest is going to be the same thing. There's a little bit of overlap on the 21st, right? Right here, the 21st. Wait, right here? Right here? If it goes live, if Winterfest goes live on the 21st, it's actually going to go live on the 20th at 8 p.m. So right here. Winterfest is going to go live right here. So we're going to have a little bit of overlap on Guardians of Outland, Winter Blade, and Winterfest. So the 23rd-ish. Looks like the 26th as well is a good day. It's a good day for overlapping tasks. And then that's probably it. Those 2 days are probably it. Yeah. A lot of discussion is to be had about the Winterfest map, right? The Winterfest map is going to be, it's going to be here soon. You know, the Winterfest map is going to have the generators on it. And, you know, for those of you that are new to the Winterfest, to the generators, I should say, you pay a currency and then it earns you resources. Winterblade is Titan Brawls. Ah, okay. Nova event. Okay, thanks. Thanks. There is the, let's see, live stream recap. Here we go. Resource generators. There are 5. They will not all be available at the start. I am expecting them to cost gingerbread cookies and Winterfest baubles. I don't expect them to all be in the same place, but I don't expect them to have to use moves to get to them, because I don't think you had to do that in Summerfest either. I don't think you had to do that either. Yeah, right around the corner. Right around the corner. A lot happening. Looks like the Power of the Titans goes live tonight. A little bit of overlap. Last good day to buy anything during the Asherona event is going to be tomorrow, like tonight at 8 p.m. to tomorrow. Dex the boss? I don't think so. I see a lot of questions in the chat about Winterfest gifts. The best gift is going to be determined by your guild. Far and away, it's going to be determined by your guild. Okay. The upgrade gift, hero stuff. Ascension gift, Ascension and a little bit of Titan stuff. Pet gift, skin gift, right? If there are people in your guild that still need Winterfest skins, previous old Winterfest skins, the skin gift is going to be the go-to, right? And if Winterfest 2025 is anything like previous years, there is a task, a daily task for every gift. That if you send an upgrade gift, you get an upgrade gift from the game as a daily quest, okay? So you're going to be incentivized to send at least one of as many types as you can per day. There's another strategy, you just save up and send the biggest ones only. Now, these two new gifts, oh, by the way, here are all the contents. Upgrade gift, all the hero items, Ascension gift, all the Ascension items with a little bit of Titan stuff in there. The pet gift, we have the skin gift. I don't think the skin gift has the gingerbread cookies. And the gingerbread cookies are for the transformation gift, which is a chance for high-end hero items. Red, orange, gifted a minion. Right? Or the power gift for 40 gingerbread cookies. It's got a chance for a totem fragment of your choice. I think that's probably going to be like a 0.1% chance. Robert Catania, no update on that. No update on Dante lookalike. So the best gift to send, I think, is going to be in my opinion, the gift giving strategy that I'll probably be following is one of each per day that you can afford to send. Focusing winter skin gifts to those people in your guild that need Winterfest skins, right? That needs the Maya skin, the Celeste skin, the Kira skin, right? There are some skins in here that are worthless because the hero is not worth leveling. Elmir. One of the only 2 heroes that I would recommend nobody use. I don't know what the drop rates are for these 2 gifts. I don't know how likely you are to get a red gifted minion. I don't know how likely you are to get a totem fragment. You know, you might just get 1 Super Titan chest out of it. Yeah, I don't think that there's any set strategy as far as which gift specifically to send. I think that Winterfest is all about accumulating as much resources as possible. Sending all your gifts in one day is a mistake, first of all. At most, I think the average player should just do 1 of each type of gift per day, and that's it. Because you got that daily gift every single day, right? Somebody in your guild plus you gets 1 of every gift every day that you can send. So that's the strategy that I would say. I think that the Ascension gift is probably slightly higher value than the upgrade gift. Oh, there's Titan items in here too. Why did I say that this was a hero focused? I'm dumb. There are Titan items in here too. I don't know. These are, you know what I need to do is I need to sit down and I need to do the emerald valuation range for each of these. That's what I need to do. What is the emerald value of the lowest and highest item in here, in here, in here, in here, all of that? I probably need to sit down and do that. Yeah, Dex the boss, and if we could find out for sure what the drop rate was, I'm very sure that 40 gingerbread cookies for a chance at one of these, like I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Looking at the dashboard for this, right? 50,000 baubles. How many baubles do I have already? How many baubles do I have? Coins. I have 102,000 baubles. Okay, so let's say I do. So 100,000 baubles. Let's say I have 100,000 currency, and I send. So another thing to consider is you're not guaranteed the gingerbread cookies either. So if I send 100 of these, if I send 100 upgrade gifts, right? If I have 100,000 currency and these are 1,000 each, how many gingerbread cookies am I going to get? You know? Like what's the drop rate there? It's probably like 10%. If I had to guess, it's probably like 10% of the time. 3 and 15, 10 and 25. It's probably like 10% of the time. 5 and 15. Why did I put this pet gift at 2,000 after this? Wait a second. Are these out of order? Why are these out of order? Why are these out of order? Oh, you guys got to fix that. Hero Wars, please fix that. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What am I buying in the event shop? I actually haven't seen the event shop yet. Has it been leaked? I haven't seen it anywhere. Yeah, so I wonder if I send 100 upgrade gifts and 10% of them has gingerbread cookies in them. That would be like 30 to 150 gingerbread cookies. Just quick math on a Wednesday. Sorry, guys. Then, depending on what the generators are going to cost us. The generators, I think, are going to cost gingerbread cookies. And I know that the Winterfest shop will also have items in it that you can purchase with gingerbread cookies. If the Polaris Jessica Rabbit skin is in there, I'll probably buy that. If the Seer's game skins are in there, that might be worth buying. If you missed them, if you missed the Iris skin or the Krista skin. By the way, Krista Cascade, probably the team in 2026. We can get that into a different video. You know, how much are you going to have left over? I think the strategy that most people are going to employ, like the average player that's going to have gingerbread cookies to spare, I think that those players will probably wait to send either the power or the transformation gift until close to the end. That's my guess. I think they'll probably push it until close to the end so they can find out what they're going to end up with. I don't know if that's the smart play. It's probably the smart play, right? Probably a smart play. Another question that I have is, just like the other dailies, just like the other daily quests, send a skin gift, get a skin gift back. Is there a daily for these gifts? If I send somebody a transformation gift, do I get one back? Because then you're effectively doubling the chances of getting a totem fragment for your guild. That's actually worth consideration, because the more totem fragments your guild has, the stronger your guild is. All right. Minigames? Yep. Minigames are the same. Maybe a new one. I don't know. What do you guys think is the best gift giving strategy? We haven't seen the Season of Light or the Season of Dark yet either. We haven't seen any of those rewards. I bet you there are gingerbread cookies on that path. I bet you on the Season of Light and the Season of Darkness path, I bet you there's gingerbread cookies as well. I bet you. Last year was about the skins, the primordial skins for the Light and Dark Titans. This year, I don't know. Maybe it's gingerbread cookies. The Winterfest map will have gingerbread cookies. Could be. What did I get from the Asherona shop? Andre, is that what you asked? Rodrigue Bergeven. Rodrigue Bergeven. I bought a bunch of Titan leveling resources and hero leveling resources from the Asherona shop. I bought a bunch of Titan XP potions and Titan skin stones for the upcoming Titan event tomorrow. That's what I did. Box of Light and Box of Darkness does not exist this year, Tame. It was not on the live stream. He did not show it. Deleted user, why is that? We're going to send those out today, deleted user. Jacer147. Rodrigue is a web player. All right. Ooh. They changed your name. So all my Titans level 130? No, they're not level 130. They're not. I still have some Titans to level up. I'm not a whale. I just play for a long time. Not a whale, I just play for a long time. Once we do this with Jacer, we got to do some... I got to do Clash of Worlds. I got to get it out of the way. Excuse me. Got to get it done. Haven't done any of my hero attacks yet. Legal by KST. I started playing. It was February of 2019. February of 2019. I made my first YouTube video April 13th, 2019. My first YouTube video for this game, I should say. No. No Jazer147. DGRD7QZ. Of course, you are here today, Charlie. I was right on time. John, I apologize. Yeah, so the internet guy showed up almost an hour and a half late, and he was here until about 1 o'clock our time. About 1 o'clock our time. So roughly about now. You know, he showed up at like 9:30, and he was here for roughly 3 hours. Yeah. I'm going to pull this off to the side, and we're just going to get into it. Gotta do Clash of Worlds. I think I just got yelled at, actually. I did. Oh, man. Luis Carderas. County's attention, everyone. Yeah, it do. Yeah, it do. I got all my hero attacks left. What do we have? Not much. Not much. Oh, my. I don't have much to play with here. So let's finish this building. Oh. So the lighthouse is worth 235. The engineerium is worth 235. I think we go with the engineerium. So let's use the guaranteed team here. Corvus, Sebastian, Lyria, Isaac, Martha, Team Pet, Axel, War Flag, Warriors. Let's do Albus, Oliver, Axel. Nope. Axel. I'm not gone up against this team in this location, so I actually don't know how this is going to go. Okay, DG is not here. BH Mav. No, deleted user. I saw your emails. Whew, close one. Close one. With the business, we gotta, the wheels of business sometimes move slow. Deleted user. Okay, so BH Mav. Any BH Mavs in the chat? Okay, so we got that one. Now we could use, I think we use IDH here. I think we use IDH, Iris, Dorian, Heidi right here. I think we use IDH and we laugh. We're laughing. Yeah, we use IDH Astaroth with her. Maybe we use IDH Electra? Electra Aiden? IDH Electra Aiden? No. IDH Astaroth, probably. And who else? Lara Croft. Doesn't work. Yeah, Lara Croft is fine. Lara Croft is going to be fine. So War Flags, I guess that one. So we go Mara, Biscuits, Merlin, Oliver. You know what? I don't like that. Let's do Nebula. Let's do Nebula. Let's do Nebula. Okay, so BH Mav is here. We're doing Nebula because we'll help boost the damage output, and it pushes Heidi into Dorian's aura. I'm not really scared of Dante. There's the first, look at that. Like no damage. Heidi Flower goes out. Iris, Heidi Flower goes out again. I need Iris ult. To finish off this Aurora. There's Iris ult. Now we should be able to finish off the Aurora pretty quickly. Aurora has low health and no defenses versus Iris. And now we just need to burn down this Dante, just one by one. Oh, Iris hit Celeste instead of Dante? That's so weird. That's okay. Almost killed Celeste there. Big flower damage. Big flower damage from Heidi. Okay, so there's that. And for this last, we're gonna go ahead and burn down the foundry. Let's do you know, we don't really need that much here. Let's go ahead and do Celeste for a healing block, and let's go with I mean, this really doesn't matter. Let's just do this really doesn't matter. This don't matter. It don't matter. Warflag Warriors, whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter. 5% health. Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. Okay, we good. We good. Okay. Charlie, did you see the new winter scan? Yes, I did. There's no Kark winter scan coming to Facebook and web, though. There's no Kark winter scan coming to Facebook and web. My dream of Santa Kark, still just a dream. We will be back tomorrow. Live stream tomorrow night is at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I vote for grace period for your regulars. Robert. That, you know, it is a pretty scuffed live stream today. Live stream tomorrow is at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. That is 1:30 a.m. UTC. Thursdays are good days for me. Get a lot accomplished on Thursdays. Get a lot accomplished. I'm going to get ready and go to the gym and do some editing and hopefully see all of you back here tomorrow evening. I know some of you will be back at least. But if not, that's okay. I'll see you on Friday, right? Appreciate everybody hanging out. Please consider subscribing. Turn on notifications to never miss a video. Do you know when we can purchase the red items? I don't, Legal by KST. I don't know if we ever will be able to. Unfortunately, I think that we may never be able to buy those red items. Yeah. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.